The arid landscape of western Tunisia has never offered an easy living. The area has some of the highest levels of poverty and unemployment in the country. It was here that the protests against the Ben Ali regime ballooned last January into a local uprising that became a national revolution. In the town of Thala, less than an hour's drive from the Algerian border, memories of those days of violence and chaos are still raw. The town lost 6 young men to police bullets during the uprising, and dozens were wounded. The police station, where many local men were detained and beaten under the old regime, was set on fire. Since then, the town has basically policed itself. In the town hall, staff from a new electoral commission based in Tunis are encouraging voters to register for an October election that is billed as the first free and fair one in the country's history. But officials admit that the numbers registering, especially among younger voters, have so far been disappointing. Many of the town's younger people are disillusioned with party politics, says this activist. They feel that politicians in Tunis still do not quite understand that chronic unemployment is the #1 issue for the people of this area. On the road to the region's main town, Kasserine, villagers who before the revolution would have feared even to talk about politics have blocked traffic to demand improvements to housing and services and, above all, more jobs. Unemployment and low wages mean poor nutrition, and children are often underweight, says this village dispensary worker. In Kasserine, the offices of the former ruling party, the RCD, have been taken over by electoral workers preparing for the October vote. But here also, young people say that not enough has changed since the revolution.
J'ai pas confiance de toute la politique. Il n'y a pas de travail.
Political parties have not come up with anything yet to solve unemployment, she says. But these building workers renovating an electrical goods store that was looted in January are upbeat. This man says his wages have almost doubled to 15 dinars a day, or $11 since the revolution. Before, he says, if you dared to ask for a pay rise, you risked time in prison. Back in Thala, there's hip-hop in the burnt-out ground floor of the police station. Upstairs, the man who not so long ago was beaten up by the police in this same building is using artwork to get rid of some of the bad memories. But Western Tunisia is nowadays looking for something more than words from the politicians and decision-makers in the capital.